So in this video, I'm going to show you everything I keep stocked in our kitchen as far as the dry goods go. I'll have a separate video showing you what our typical market haul looks like. And yeah, if you're not familiar with the way I eat, I basically follow the Starch solution, which is a whole foods, plant-based, oil-free diet. Forks over knives, it's the same type of diet. Like my staples are typically pasta, oats, rice, potatoes, bread, or starch-based foods like that. And so everything's vegan, oil-free. Yeah, so this is just everything I keep stocked in the kitchen. Kuba also eats this way. And there's several reasons why we like to eat this way. Not only do I have lots of energy, but I don't have to worry about my weight creeping up. I've had issues in the past gaining weight easily. So this way of living is just, it's appealing to me because I can eat as much food as I want without any fear of gaining weight. So I don't have to worry about counting calories or anything like that. I just eat, I can have pasta every day if I want. I can have bread every day, as much rice as I want. So it's a good situation all around. And then all of these staples are very cheap and easy to find no matter where you're living. So we don't spend that much money on food every month. Past few months, living in Spain and in Croatia, we only spend between $500 and $550 a month on food. And that's eating whatever we want, as much of it as we want. I figure showing you everything that I keep stocked would give you a better idea on if you'd be able to eat this way. But yeah, let's just get started. I have a lot to run through. Alright, so this is almost everything we have stocked right now. I don't have the frozen stuff out yet. I'll put that in at the end. So I'll just walk you through these staples. We always have lots of pasta on hand. Pasta is one of our favorite meals, and these are all whole grain pastas. So spaghettis, any shape will do, but we always have several of these on hand. It's just a quick meal to whip together some pasta. And then canned goods, we always have lots of canned stuff on hand. Like a can of peas, beans, and then corn. And these are good for throwing into pasta sauce or eating them along with rice. Even eating them plain is good for us. But they're cheap and filling. And then since we eat a lot of pasta, we always have canned diced tomatoes. We have like 4 cans of these in the cupboard still. And then lots of tomato paste, since this is the base of all of our pasta sauces. Plain white rice. We always have a bag of this on hand. Sometimes we'll have brown rice too, but lately we just prefer the white rice. And this is just the cheapest rice that you can get. We get this from Kaufland. Oatmeal is my favorite breakfast, so I always have several bags of oats. And again, these are just the cheapest oats we can find. These are like whole oat pieces. So I have those, and then I also have some like chopped up oat pieces. And this is just for like cookies. It works better for oatmeal cookies. I also have oat flour, which I use for cookies, and then like baked cauliflower. And we've really liked cornflakes lately, and these are sugar-free. So there's no added sugar and no malt syrup, which is typically used to sweeten cornflakes. So these Kuba will use in his smoothie bowls. I'll put them on my oatmeal. I'll even use these to bread my baked cauliflower. Adds a nice little crunch to it. So these are our favorite crackers. This makes a good snack with some jam, peanut butter. I'll have some of these with my pasta even, but we always have a pack of these. We've really liked baked tofu lately, so I try to keep a pack of this on hand as well. And this is like 2 little packs of it. And then a lot of this stuff is like seasonings and oatmeal toppings, stuff like that. So nutritional yeast. This is a good like flavor enhancer. It's like a seasoning. Let me show you what it looks like. It's deactivated yeast, and it has like a nice cheesy aroma to it. So I sprinkle this on pasta or any type of savory dish. Then, yeah, it's high in B12. Soy sauce, I use this with the baked tofu. Yeah, I put it on some rice. We like to make coffee at home because drinking out can be expensive, and I have coffee every day. So we buy All Pro soy milk. This comes in a pack of 4, so if you buy 3, you get 1 free. So that's why we're drinking it. And like this, to me, this is a luxury item. Like, I don't have to have soy milk at home, but it's nice with my coffee, so I'm choosing to buy it. And since I'm saving money by not having coffee at a cafe, I figure I can splurge on some pre-made soy milk. And then this is just coffee. I bought this coffee from IKEA, but we're almost out. ground coffee. In addition to coffee, I also have some green tea powder, and some black tea, loose leaf black tea. This is barley, chicory, and rye. But it tastes just like coffee, but it's caffeine free. And then on to the oatmeal toppings. So I have some cocoa powder here, just unsweetened cocoa powder. It's a nice alternative to chocolate bars. They're just much less fat in cocoa powder. This is my favorite peanut butter because it's way lower in fat and calories than traditional peanut butter, and this is oil-free. So it's just dried peanut powder, and you just mix it with water and use it as an oatmeal topping. I also have some bourbon vanilla powder. This is just like a vanilla bean scraped, so the seeds are inside of here. And I use this for oatmeal. Sometimes I put it in my coffee. Some sesame seeds. I like to buy them like not toasted, and then I toast them myself at home in small amounts. That way they stay fresher for longer. So none of these have been toasted yet. And I'll just toast like a tablespoon at a time as I need them. Cacao nibs. That's what they look like. Little crunchy, like cacao seeds. Dried cranberries, mainly for my oatmeal. Pumpkin seeds, I bought them raw at the market and then I roasted them myself. These make a good snack too, and they look nice on my oatmeal. Almonds, I use these in cookies. And then this chocolate bar, which I also use in cookies. And now for seasonings. Dried oregano, bay leaves, rosemary. Cumin and coriander I typically use when we're making something like chili, or as a seasoning for my baked oven chips. Caraway, because I thought this was cumin, so I haven't really used this much. But see how similar the names are? Some dried ginger. This is good in oatmeal along with cinnamon. Black pepper, I use that in almost everything. Thyme, which is a new addition. I haven't used this yet, so it's not even open. And then this was here in the flat when we moved in, some dried basil, which is nice in pasta. For pasta sauce, I always use dried oregano, a bay leaf, freshly cracked black pepper, and then sometimes I'll put in some dried basil. Rosemary can be nice too. This is really good on potatoes as well. Okay, so in addition to all of the, the dried goods, we also keep frozen fruit and veggies on hand at all times. The frozen fruit is really nice for smoothie bowls. Kuba makes that every morning. And then I like to use it in my oatmeal. So right now we have these frozen cherries and frozen berries still in the freezer. And these are really nice too because, cherries aren't in season right now, but we always have cherries to use because when these are packed, they're packed when they're in season. So these are always just nice and tasty and ready to go for us. And then frozen veggies just make a nice quick meal addition. So I'll boil these or just throw them into a pasta sauce to help round out the meal. This is like a nice little Mexican mix, I guess. And I know some people are like hesitant about using canned stuff or frozen things, but there's no nutritional difference in using something that's frozen or canned. Like, as long as you make sure to buy stuff that's like low in salt and oil-free, you'll be totally fine. And so to wrap up here, this is everything I use to make all of our meals, not including produce, and I'll do a separate video on our market haul soon. We have pasta almost every day. I have oatmeal every day. Kuba uses these cornflakes every day, and rice. Again, that's almost every day we're eating that. Just with this stuff here, plus, whatever veggies we can find at the market, we have plenty to choose from. Oh, I also wanted to mention that if you're interested in trying something like PB2 or the cacao nibs or even nutritional yeast, you can order those things on iHerb. They ship to 150 different countries around the world, and if you use my discount code, LIS5621, you'll get 5% off your order. That's where I can get PB2 for the cheapest, and it makes sense when you're traveling around like this. Okay, so that's everything I have in the kitchen right now. Besides the things I put on my oatmeal, like the PB2 peanut butter powder and the cacao nibs and stuff like that. You can get everything at a regular grocery store, and all of these staples are very cheap. Pasta, rice, oats, yeah, you can find them anywhere. If you have any questions about anything that I showed you in the video, please leave a comment below. I hope you found the video informative. I'm just trying to make this type of lifestyle, a whole foods, plant-based, oil-free lifestyle, more approachable to you if you're not familiar with eating that way. I feel like it's the easiest way to eat, and it makes the most sense. You're just eating whole foods, starches. Yeah, it never gets boring. There's always something new to try. So thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to check out my blog. I have lots of recipes on there and more information on, high carb, low fat lifestyle. And feel free to reach out to me on social media. All of my info is in the video description down below. So thanks, hope you have a good day.